Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't know why. I'm a little paranoid today that this thing is on mute. My mic has been a little wonky recently, but it's fine. I think I'm good. Hopefully. Anyway, hey Las Cruces, what's going on? Welcome everybody to UFC 293 watch along. I'm so pumped for this, guys. Like, I'm just a fan every time Adesanya fights. He's just an exciting fighter. You never know what you're going to get from him. He's always super explosive. And yeah, I'm just a fan. I'm a big fan. What I really enjoy about him, though, is that he's actually a comic fan as well. He loves manga too. So he's a giant nerd, just like we are. So I like to follow him. Yeah, he's very savvy with like social media and stuff. So he's always just a fun fighter to follow in general. But yeah, so we got PJ King and Todd Christian in the chat. What's going on, guys? It's really good to see you. Hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. I just got back from kind of exploring some of these little towns around me. Me and my friend went to Fremont. Shouts out to people from Fremont. If I have anybody from there that's watching, hello. It was awesome today. Got to explore a little area called Niles where they had an awesome little film museum. So I'll definitely be talking about that a little later sometime during one of my other podcasts, probably during On the Reel. I'll show you what I picked up, and I have some video of it too, so you guys can check that out later. But right now, we are going to be getting into the fights, guys. I am so excited. And I got my tequila here. And y'all know the past few times, I haven't really been super into wanting to drink. But today, let me tell you guys, I'm thirsty. So I got this Coralejo tequila, triple distilled. Currently, my favorite tequila, reposado. I just love it. It's delicious. It's so smooth, especially when chilled. So yeah, highly recommend. But I will be drinking. I might just take a shot right now, just to kick this thing off. Because like I said, I'm kind of in the mood. But yeah, usually I take them when I get the picks wrong. But what if I switch it up, guys? What if I switch it up and drink whenever I get them right because I feel like drinking today? How about that? And if you guys are joining me, um, please drink responsibly. You know, I'm staying home all night, so I could drink. But yeah, yeah. So hopefully you guys are having a good time yourselves. Whoever is watching. Sorry, I'm getting hit up here. I don't know. Whatever. Um, so yeah, today I'm probably not going to be having snacks because I mean, I might have snacks, but I'm not going to have a full-on meal like I usually do. Because I had a big brunch and yeah, so I don't know. I usually just have like one heavier meal a day. And yeah, I feel like I blew that earlier. So I'll be munching on stuff, but probably not going to be getting my calzone like normal. But anyway, hey Super Russ, Jackson Roy Kirk, what's up? How's it going, y'all? It's good to see you guys. But yeah, let's take a look at the fights that are about to go down right now for the main card. I see that the pay-per-view just started, so if you guys are joining me, go ahead. Like I don't think I think we got a few minutes before the first fight. So right now they're just running features. But yeah, going into this, let me go ahead and share my screen. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's get on into it. So first up, we got Pedro versus Turkalj. I have no clue if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I mean, phonetically it looks correct. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going for Pedro. I really liked the last fight I saw of his. He's very aggressive. He's pretty explosive. And yeah, he seems like a pretty promising prospect. So yeah, I'm into this guy. And Turkalj, I don't know too much about. So if you guys want, we could quickly check him out real quick. Turkalj. What? His nickname's the Pleasure Man? What the heck? It's a little weird. I should probably get like a regular drink too, right? I'm a little parched right now. Oh man, Dog's lagging it today. Maybe I won't look up their backgrounds today. Okay, so Turkalj. So he's from Contender Series. I haven't really been following Contender Series recently, but it looks like he was in Contender Series last year, and then he lost his first two fights in the UFC. So not looking too hot. Not looking too hot. And I did do research on these guys last night because, like, I remember Pedro, but I hadn't really kept up too much with him. You guys, there are so many fighters on the roster. It's kind of hard to keep up consistently and constantly, even though I try to as much as I can. But, it is what it is. Like, sometimes it's just hard. It's just hard. So, yeah, I do try to do my due diligence and researching the guys when I have time. But Pedro, I did look at last night to refresh my memory, and yeah, he's definitely got more fights under his belt in the UFC, so he's a little more seasoned, and his stats are pretty promising. So yeah, I kind of went with him. It seems pretty hit or miss though, but I think that's because he is that explosive kind of fighter, and a lot of times they just throw caution to the wind when they're fighting. And I like that. I like it. I think it's entertaining. I don't really care about, their record a lot of times. Like, to me, it's more about how entertaining the fights are. And yeah, I definitely respect someone that, just goes for it, right? And, in doing so, that may hurt their hurt their record a little bit, but they're always fun. They're always fun. So yeah, Pedro seems like that kind of fighter. Uh, so yeah, I went for Pedro. I'm going for Pedro. That was my choice here. So moving along, we got Tafa versus Lane for a heavyweight fight. This dude Tafa, he looks like he looks straight like Tuivasa's cousin or something. Actually, he looks like he could be. Oh my god, I'm struggling. What was his name from back in the day? I can't think of his name right now. Australian fighters, UFC history. What's his name again? He retired. Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. List. It's gonna kill me. I have to look this up. Sorry, guys. Where is it? Mark Hunt. Yes, Mark Hunt. Thank you, Google. Yeah, he looks like he's a direct descendant. For real. So, or Tuivasa's cousin. One of the two. But anyways, if somebody told me that was his cousin, I would not be surprised. But yeah. And a lot of these Australian fighters, they have like similar tattoos, I've noticed too. It must be some kind of cultural thing. I would love to look into that at some point. But yeah, Tafa versus Lane. I'm going for Lane on this. I did a little research on them as well, and Lane just looked a little more impressive to me. I'm not going to go into every single dude here, just to keep it more brief. And let's see, Tuivasa versus Volkov. Now, this one was a little tough for me to call because they're both really respectable and, entertaining. And I just feel like Tuivasa's doing a little better as of late than Volkov. And Volkov did look promising for a little bit there, but I don't know. He's kind of been hit or miss. Tuivasa is always entertaining. And I guess I really look for that, with fighters. Like, that's a big thing for me. Um, Not that that should really matter at the end of the day. Like, it is about technique and athleticism and competition. And I get that. But there is something to be said, at least from a viewer standpoint. Like, I like when fighters throw down. And that doesn't mean being like super reckless either. Like, I don't like seeing a guy just not defend as well. But um I don't know. It's all about building your personality too. It's not just about the fight when it comes to UFC. You got to kind of build yourself up and gain that following, gain that support and stuff. So, because that'll ultimately help you in the long run in your road to becoming the champion. But what do I know? I'm not a fighter. But, I've been in the UFC bubble for a long time. So that's what I've observed from my standpoint, from my vantage point, right? So, anyways, yeah, going for Tuivasa. And come on, the shoeies, awesome, hilarious, and the dude is cool. Like, he just seems cool. So yeah, totally going for Tuivasa in this. Volkov is a great fighter, though. I'm not going to take anything away from him. For the main, we got Adesanya versus Strickland. I'm going for Adesanya. For me, this is like an easy pick. I'm not a fan of Strickland's fight style, nor am I a fan of his personality. It is what it is. So yeah, I don't have to go into depth with how great of a champion Adesanya is. I mean, his last one was really freaking impressive. Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts how precise, how clean, how explosive, how he's just one of those fighters that's elusive. Like, he weaves in and out. He throws a lot of feints. He's just great. He's very well rounded as well too. Like, for a while there, he wasn't really doing too great on the ground, but I think since then he's like worked on it a lot. I wouldn't say he's probably not like the best yet, but that's another thing. He's like, still, you could still see him growing, like, and just becoming better and better with each fight. So that's something I really like seeing from a champ. He's not settling, and I like that. So yeah, those are my picks, guys. Since we still have a little time and they haven't started yet, let me go back to these guys and we can do a little research here if y'all want. So I went in depth with Pedro. So let's go with Tafa. Tafa, sure dog. Oh, I said I was gonna take a shot to kick this thing off, huh? Oh shit. I didn't get a chaser. Oh well, that's fine. I love tequila, so I don't really need chaser. This is really smooth. This one's really smooth. Coralejo, triple distilled. Amazing. Cheers. Cheers to a great night of fights, guys. And thank you all for joining me. Once again, we have Las Cruces, PJ, Todd, Russ, Jackson. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining me. And here we go. Cheers. Bink. Ooh. Whew. It's smooth, but It would be nice to have a lime. My limes are like, they went bad the other day, so I had to throw them out. And I forgot. Oh, you know what? I might have it. Would a Coke be a good chaser? I don't know. I don't know if Coke goes with tequila. Let me see. I forgot I had this open. This little white peach drink. Let me see if that tastes good with it. Yeah, it's a good mix. Cool. I'm set then. I'm set. All right. Getting back to it, we were going to do a little research on so you guys could just see. If you don't know who this dude is, nickname Badman. Not Batman, Badman. So yeah, you see his tats. I feel like that's a common thing with the Australians, like the look of it. I don't know. Okay, so these two fought already, and it was a no contest. Accidental eye poke. So they're running it. They're running it again. So that's cool. That's great. Beyond that, let's see. So he's been in the UFC for quite a while, since 2019. That's a good amount of time. He's 50-50 with his fights, but I do like that his wins are KOs. But he's heavyweight, so you know that tends to be the case. But yeah. Yeah, so there's that. And then Austin Lane. Okay, so I said I was going for Lane. And oh, okay. So I said that because he's from the Contender Series last year. And again, I haven't been keeping up with Contender Series. So Contender Series, I'll say people that come out of Contender Series, they're all really freaking talented. Like that's from my observations. I mean, Sean O'Malley came from there. A lot of fighters are popping out from Contender Series and doing really well. So yeah, that's pretty cool to see. He won by TKO. And then before that, so okay, he was in Fury FC, which these are smaller promotions, but oh look, it looks like he was in Contender Series in 2018 as well, but he lost. Oh, I love that. I love that story. That's awesome. So he lost and then he fought his way back to the freaking UFC. What a story. And back to Contender Series, won by TKO, and now he's in the UFC. Had that like crappy last fight. I didn't see it, so I don't know who was at fault for the accidental eye poke. But sorry, I shouldn't say it like that. But yeah, so I didn't watch it. I can't make a comment on that. But imagine that. You fight your way back years later, and your first fight, you're probably nervous as fuck. And then it goes down like that. How disappointing. So this is their time to redeem themselves and to show everybody what they're made of. That's amazing. So yeah, and his wins since his first time in Contender Series have been impressive. I mean, nonstop KOs. He's a beast. But then again, competition might not be as crazy, I guess, as the UFC. We have a lot of talent in the UFC. So, UFC's got top tier talent. So sometimes the competition's not as great in other smaller promotions. Anyways, so yeah, going for Lane. Going for Lane. Don't try to change my mind. Ah, crap. Got out of UFC. There you go. Okay. So the first fight's going to start very soon. But buffer always takes forever. You guys know I always complain about that. I just complain about the whole intro, man. It's like, gosh, dang it, so freaking long. What am I doing? There you go. I was, oh no, I didn't want to see rankings. What am I doing? Okay. Next fight, Cape versus Dos Santos. Let's see Cape. Oh man, was this their stare down? Wow, wow. It looks like they had a steated. Am I drunk already? I just had one shot. Oh my god. Uh, looks like they had a heated stare down earlier. Cape. No, I just want Cape. Sure, dog. Oh, it's hot in here, guys. Woo. Oh my god. I guess I am feeling that shot. Okay, so I'm going versus Cape. This whole time, I was not even sharing all that. That's fine because I'm letting you guys know. Is that better? I'm terrible. Okay, so he's had 3 wins back to back. 1 TKO, KO with a flying knee, baby. And his last one was a decision. So yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well. I like to see that. I like the flying knee action. That's awesome. So yeah, pretty promising. Dos Santos over here. He's new. This is his debut in the UFC. So yeah, that makes me immediately a little bit more hesitant because although he's undefeated outside of the UFC, I'm telling y'all, being in the UFC is different. It's different. You're in there with freaking sharks, guys. So it's not like the others. It's not like the other promotions. So all right, let's put that away for now and let's go back to the fights because this one started already. Again, here, let me put up my banner here. Pedro versus Turkalch. Okay. All right. We are set. So should I take okay, so I'm gonna take shots this time for the ones that I get right because I feel like drinking. Watch me get them all wrong this time. Switching it up. We're switching it up today. Okay, so they're filling each other out right now. Let me turn the commentary on. It's a little too quiet. Ooh, okay. Pedro going hard. Pedro knocked him down. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Pedro. Woo woo. Yes. Ah, yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta take another shot right now. Tyson Pedro knocked him down. Sheesh. Beautiful. So he had heard him a little earlier than that, but I was going over some of the other fights. Awesome. Clean. Boom. Down. TKO. Yes. So good. I love his little, like, victory dance thingy. I love when they have a victory dance. I like how O'Malley's the way he does, like, a 3. Love that. Love it. Alright, taking a shot because I feel like drinking. So I'm drinking for all the picks that I get right instead of wrong today. For those just joining. Two. Yes. Oh, straight up. Very nice. Hell yeah. Cheers. Celebratory. We're taking celebratory shots today. Are they in are they in Melbourne? Where are they? Where are y'all? Sydney. They're in Sydney this time. So yeah, this is the first pay-per-view that Laura Sanko is commentating. What up for women commentators? I love it. I love it. There's not enough women in sports commentary. We need more. We need more. No hate on dudes. I love my guys. I love my guys as well. But we need more ladies up in there too. I love this guy. His attitude. He has a great attitude. Hell yeah. He gets me pumped just listening to his post uh fight interview. Love it. Oh yeah. Oh, it's been a minute since I've gone to a UFC event. I'm kind of itching to go. I'm gonna hit up my friends out there, figure out when the next Vegas one is, or if they have one in NorCal. I didn't even think about that. That'd be awesome. Do they ever have one up here? Trying to think. Maybe San Jose, Sacramento, probably Sacramento. If I remember correctly. I don't know. It's been a minute. I would love to go to one again. Oh, it's so thrilling. If you guys ever get the chance to go, it is pretty expensive, but my god, it is awesome to see a KO live. Like there is nothing like it. I remember taking my family to an event and man, they weren't ready. So like I had been working for UFC for like at that point probably like a year and I had already gone to a couple events cuz they were always in Vegas back then. A lot of the pay-per-views were. And then um so yeah, I'd get tickets a lot. So one of those times I invited my family and oh man, the way they reacted though, it was it was hilarious, but I felt bad at the same time because they weren't ready. They were not ready for that KO action. Like, cause it is pretty shocking. Like the first time you see it live, it's like, oh shit, is he okay? And like, yeah, my sister, I remember her like clasping the chair, like, oh my God. And she was just like stunned, right? And then my mom was like freaking out a little bit, like she couldn't believe like what she saw, right? Because if I remember correctly, it was during I want to say it was the second Jones Cormier fight, the rematch, and oh, somebody in the card got KO'd by a spinning elbow. I forget his name right now; it escapes me. from San Jose, part of Team Alpha Male. Anyways, um, oh my God. When they saw that, oh shoot. My mom, like, she kind of like couldn't believe it. And then she was like, "Is he okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, he's okay. He's okay." Like they're, because like immediately like the doctors go and like take care of them. And then, they come back around. They get like winded and they kind of like go out for a hot second, but then they come back usually. No, no, they always come back. There's never been a death in the UFC, which is thank God. But yeah, but they get severely injured sometimes. But yeah, my mom, yeah, she like I saw her like there were tears kind of rolling down her eyes and I felt so terrible. I'm like, "Oh my God, I shouldn't have brought them, but I wanted them to see what I do, or what I like my video work for MMA and it was kind of a double-edged sword that night because like they were proud of me, but like they couldn't really handle the brutality, which I can understand. Some people they just don't care for it, and that's I get it. I get it. It's brutal. It is brutal, but it is a sport. I'll tell you that. And some people don't think of it as a sport, but I'm not here to try to change your mind, but I could tell you that I disagree. That's about it. But yeah. After you see the amount of dedication that these fighters put into their work and the goals that they've set, and you follow them for a certain amount of time, you start to really understand, like, okay, this isn't just about like punching someone in the face, there's more to it and there's an art, hence martial arts. So yeah, people don't get it. And then it's interesting because like some people will come at me with the whole like, yeah, it's not a sport, like it's weird, like it's too brutal, whatever. But it's like, okay, think about it. Mixed martial arts, like you consider wrestling a sport. You consider judo a sport, at least the Olympics do, right? Um, Karate, all y'all's kids are in karate, you know? Um, why again isn't this a sport? Like, people are competing at the highest level in the Olympics for this stuff. Just because you put it all together doesn't not make it a sport. If anything, it's like a super sport. But yeah, that's the way I see it. To be learning various disciplines is a feat in itself. It's one thing to master one discipline, but to master various is truly impressive. Truly impressive. Anyway, hey, what's up, Raiden Blizzy Gaming? How are you? Welcome to the stream. I'll let Guru know you'll be the next channel we invade. We like to help out. Cool. I'm down for an invasion anytime. Anytime. You are all welcome. Hey, Perry, what's up? What's up? Okay, so I should probably switch up my ticker here. So we got Tafa versus Lane up next, guys. Tafa versus Lane. I told you I'm going for Lane here. I like his story. I like his story. Told you guys about it earlier. I like that he didn't accept defeat in his first go around of the Contender Series. I don't really follow him consistently, so I can't tell you what his personality is like or anything like that, but from what I've seen, just looking up his record and stuff and just doing a quick research session on him, I like that he is consistent. I like that he came back after a loss like that. Some people would just, you know, kind of call it a day and just not come back, but he really fought his way back, literally. So, I like that. I like that. All right, guys. We got the tell of the tape up. Who are y'all going for? Um, who are you all going for? Leave it in the comments. Do, do, do. God, these intros, man. You know what? Lane has awesome hair too. I gotta say. I gotta say. You know, every time they have some crazy hair, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Uh Maybe I'm just being biased because my hair is always batshit crazy. It has a mind of its own up in here. And you know what? I let it be. I just let it be. I'm telling you, this guy looks like a direct descendant of Mark Hunt, except he doesn't have the frosted tips. That would seal the deal. That would be like perfection. He should do that. He should, make his hair kind of crazy too so that he'll get better. Not that he's bad, but crazy hair, man. There's something to it in the UFC. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right, here we go. They're starting. Let me turn the commentary back up here. Hey. Wow. Significantly taller than Tafa. Oh, this is the fight where there was an eye poke. They fought previously and there was an eye poke. So it was a no contest. Another freaking eye poke. Really? Lane, you're disappointing me already. What the F? Yo, keep your fingers to yourself, fool. So I'm guessing that Lane was the one that committed the accidental eye poke last time. I didn't watch that fight, so ay. Oh shoot, Tafa with a huge right, left. I need to watch a replay. Oh, dude, Tafa coming on strong. Oh shit. What kind of back kick? Oh my god, Tafa just knocked him down. Oh! Oh, I got this pick wrong. I don't get to drink this time. Damn, he went out fast. Oh, that was pretty bad. That was bad. Carmia, you're right. That was terrible. Damn, that's crazy. Just a huge left to the chin. My God. And it was over after that, pretty much. Dude, Mark Hunt right there. Come on. Mark Hunt. Where is Mark Hunt these days? Whew. Well, Lane, I was going for you. I was really going for you, but hey, Tafa with the victory dance too. Booty, more like a booty shake. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere, rocking everywhere. Wow, that was amazing, Tafa. Keep it up. Keep it up. All right. So I don't get to take a shot. I kind of feel like drinking today, so we're switching it up. For those that just joined, we are switching it up. I usually take shots when I get my picks wrong, but today I'm taking shots when I get it right. And I got it wrong. So it's fine. It's fine. Watching post fight interview. Dude, I hope all the Australians win today. They fighting in their backyard. Come on. Hey, Trash Dash. What's going on? How are you? Yeah, that was a beautiful punch. Just clean, clean. Just like the last fight. It's been the same. It's pretty much the same thing where it's just like the one clean shot knocks them down and then they do ground and pound. And that's all she wrote. Doing good, trying to think of what to draw. Oh my gosh. Dude, you guys follow Trash Dash. He's a great artist. Great, great artist. Okay, well, that was quick. That fight was quick. Man. Poor Lane. He's had it rough, dude. Okay, so who's next up? Yeah. Let's check it out. Where are we here? Where are we here? Nope, that's not correct. Okay. Man, these fights are flying. Well, TKOs, right? So, yeah, that was. I just feel bad for Lane because, I was really going for him. Like, I'm telling you, the fight back's not easy. So, the fact that he lost, the first fight back in the UFC, or his debut, I should say, aside from Contender Series, for that to go the way it did, like that sucks. But something tells me he was the culprit after the eye poke this time. He's got to watch out for that shit. There's no excuse for that. So, but that being said, he still got KO'd pretty nasty. So, yeah, he just got to step up his game. Sad to say. I mean, yeah, but good on Tafa. Good on Tafa. That was a great clean shot. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow, the first two fights have gone down very similarly. Okay. Next up, we got Cape. I don't know if it's like Cape or Cape. I'm guessing Cape versus Dos Santos. Did we go over those? Yeah, we did, I think. So I got Cape on this. I got Cape. He's from Portugal. You don't see that too often. Portugal, huh? You don't see Portugal or Italy that often. I'm always a big fan. I'm always a big fan of seeing that. You don't see that or Venezuelan that often. There are some, don't get me wrong, but you just don't see it a ton. Who else or what other countries don't you see very much? A ton, I guess. A ton of countries, but slowly but surely, people are starting to accept it more. Like France has grown, the MMA scene in France has grown pretty significantly. Um, Obviously, Africa, Mexico's growing and growing. We got a couple champs now. Very cool. Trash Dash. Hey, Trash Dash. I'm going to a HorrorCon, hopefully, in October. It'd be cool to meet you if you're going. I'm not sure. It's in Sacramento on Saturday. I don't know if you're working or not, but that'd be cool. Just saying. Just saying. I know you're a horror fan. Okay, they're playing features right now. Sorry, I'm watching it because I don't know him very well, so I like to see the little features. My friend Mikey, shouts out to Mikey T. He works on these. I don't know if he worked on this one, but I always love the style of these little features here. I used to work on similar things, but for social, where it kind of tells you a little bit of the background before the match. Um, yeah, I used to do a lot of social media work and YouTube and some promos for TV as well. I don't know Dos Santos. It's so crazy that how many people, how many, man, Dos Santos is a common last name out there in Brazil, dude. We have like 3 or 4 Dos Santos in the UFC. It's like Garcia. It's like Garcia in Mexico. Yeah, it's Saturday, Trash Dash. Whoa, did you guys see that? Okay, I'm not tripping. That screen moved. I was not even on that screen with my cursor. I was on the screen. I have 3 screens going right now. And I was on the screen where my StreamYard is, yet this screen moved. Y'all, it's creepy. Creepy, just saying. That was a little Michael Myers action right there. He just wanted to say hi. God, it's so cool hearing Laura Sanko commentate. Low key though, I'm like trying to I like I'm trying to advocate for what's her name? Oh my god. Megan Olivia. I almost forgot her name. God, I'm getting old, dude. Anyway, Megan Olivia. Yeah. She was really cool. She was really cool when I worked there. She invited us to lunch one time and she's a sweetheart. But I always wanted her to be a commentator 'cause she's dope. But I guess I guess she's more of like a correspondent. I don't know, but I would have liked to have seen her as well. Hopefully she gets added on like later Maybe that's like her long-term goal. I don't know, man. I don't know. But Laura Sanko is bomb too. I really enjoy her commentary. She's great. She's very professional. I think it's kind of hilarious that Rogan won't travel. I get it, but like, I don't know. It's funny. You would think occasionally he'd want to get out, right? I guess not. I don't know. If it was like a fight I'd really be like into, which he is. He's a hardcore fan. So like it surprises me that like for Adesanya he wouldn't want to commentate, you know? 'Cause that's a big fight. I wonder if it's like under contract or whatnot, because that would explain it. But damn. Dude. Oh, it's Cop. Okay. They just said it right now. It's Cop. I never would have guessed Cop. Wow. It's funny how many ways you could butcher a name, right? I'm always shocked at how many times I have to clarify how to pronounce my name. And no, not Joe or JoJo. So my real name, my actual name is Johanna. The amount of pronunciations that people come up with, I just can't. I'm just dumbfounded every time. Just like, wow, that's a new one. Um at my current job, it was kind of funny because like when I was interviewing, they're like, "Okay, how exactly do you pronounce your name?" I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "Oh, it's Johanna," and they were struggling, dude. They were struggling, and it's Johanna. I get it. I get it. Is it Johanna or Johanna or Joanna or Joanna? You know, I get it, but I don't know. A part of me is like, "Oh god." Once you say it out loud for them, like, it should be easy, right? Johanna. But no. No, it's not that way, and I was like, "If it's that hard," I said, like, "If it's that hard, just say Joe. That's fine. Joe's good." They call me Joe all the time now. Like, that's, like, what they call me. I am Joe. And I'm like, "Okay, you know, alright. I like it. That's fine. It's fine." It's just hilarious. Like, it's not that hard. It was just funny because when I gave them that out, they fucking took that out, you know? Like, it's just no, I like Joe though. Joe or JoJo is fine. See, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Literally, literally. Like, wow, y'all. Wow. All right. Yeah, I'll try to coordinate with you later. Wow, they couldn't say no, dude. Like, it's not that hard. It's all good though. I love I like my nicknames. I like my nicknames. So I do prefer my nicknames. Um, for a long time I didn't have nicknames, but recently I just prefer them over Johanna. Johanna seems so formal. All right, fight starting. Let me change my ticker. Tell them just to pretend like they're saying your honor, just like a judge, but Johanna. Yeah, right? Like, I don't know. My thing is like once I say it for you, like you should be able to mimic that, right? Guess not. Oh, Flying Me by Dos Santos, baby. Let's see here. Oh my god! Cop knocked Dos Santos down out of freaking nowhere with the right. He goes left. Sorry. They do it so quick. I have to like kind of reenact it in my mind. Wow. People used to get my name wrong when I went by Dan. They used to think I was saying damn. What the heck? So that's why I tell people to call me. Are you serious? Like, what the heck? Damn. Oh my god. People, God. I mean, I hate to sound rude, but like, it's common sense at some point. No? Yeah. Do you at least like Danny more? Oh, shoot. Looks like Cop kind of lost balance there for a half a second. Oh man, that was a good shot by Dos Santos. Oh, back kick. No, spinning wheel kick. Okay, I'll give it to Dos Santos. He's pretty unpredictable, which is kind of cool. I like that shit. Cop though, he's a lot more um in the zone, I'll say. Like he has a target, he's very concentrated, and he's dealing with the pressure pretty well. I'll say that. Oh, I like all 3 forms, Dan, Dan, and Daniel. Dan, Danny, and Daniel. Cool. Yeah, as long as you're cool with, like, all of them. But my thing is, like, well, I told them it was cool for them to call me Joe, but only because they were struggling so much, like, after I said it for them. But it's funny how just, like, they never went back. They never questioned it again, ever. The whole team. They're just like, "Okay, you're forever and always Joe now." I'm like, "Okay, like, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool." I'll give it to these 2. They're very active. They're very hungry, you can tell, and I like that. It's freaking awesome to follow these fighters when they're younger because they're just hungry. They're hungry, and they're more entertaining because of that. They got nothing to lose. So it's really cool to see that. And that's why some of the smaller cards are sometimes they have some bangers on there. This is a good end of the round. They had some good exchanges back and forth. Pretty competitive fight so far. I dig it. There was a manager at my work named Mahalia. I thought her name was Natalia. And then on accident one day I called her Nutella. Oh, that's funny. That is funny though. I mean, okay, with that, I get it. I get it. That's not a common name, right? That's different. That's different. Um, and sometimes whenever that happens, I'm just like low key. I don't say anything. I don't say, please repeat your name. No, no, no. I kinda just keep it to myself. I'm like, "I'll figure it out," right? Like and I do. I typically do, and then I get it, and boom, we're good. Like, I have a friend named Ruti, Rutvi. She's Indian, and, like, for some reason with her, though, I got it immediately when she told me because she spelled it out, so she was like, "Oh, it's Ru," and obviously, she always gets Ruby with a B, right? No. She's like, "Oh, it's with a T, Rutvi." I'm like, "Oh, okay, okay. Root B, got it." Ever since then, been good. Uh, which, by the way, we're like BFFs since I was in college. So, yeah, she's one of my homies. But yeah, no, like, I don't know. But usually at like with work situations, I just kind of lay low if I don't get it quite immediately. And then I figured out it's not that hard with emailing and name tags like that one, like, it's really not that hard. People exaggerate, I think, or they just, like, lazy to not like, you just don't care to, like, figure it out, you know? Give you a nickname. Like, it's like, lately, everything they wanna just, like, abbreviate all this shit lately. Like, Max, like, freaking HBO Max, really? We gotta, like we gotta cut out the HBO, the more important part about it, and keep it to Max? Like, why? Okay. People are lazy, dude. They're lazy to use their brain. Nice little leg kick from Cops. Hey, Glitter. Hey, Glitter. I'll extend the invite to you too. I'm gonna go to a horror con out in Sacramento. If you're down to join, it'd be awesome if we could all go. Me, you, Trash Dash, and whoever else. It's gonna be in October. Hopefully work will allow it, but that's what I'm planning. It'd be awesome. I wanna meet Elvira, she's going. Yeah, I usually wait till I hear a bunch of people say yeah, exactly, like, be smart about it, you don't have to be rude, you don't have to, like, ask over and over. Kinda lay low. Be like, "Okay, that's different, but I'll get it." And then you get it. Okay, the fights there's a lull right now. Okay. Cop with a nice straight left. Um, I agree, JoJo. It's weird that HBO did right? Why? It's all about, like, abbreviation and, like, making things quick and easy for people. Like, dude, doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense sometimes. Donuts was too hard to say. Exactly. There you go. There's another example. Like, really, people? Ooh, nice little combo by Cop. I'm impressed by Cop. I'm glad that I chose him. Cop's, Dos Santos is a little more aggressive earlier on, a little more explosive, but Cop has been consistent. He's been very concentrated. He looks like he's in the zone right now, and he has not wavered at all. He's still very consistent with his output as well, which, you know, it's only round 2, but still looking good, looking good. Dos Santos is hitting him with some shots. He just hit him with, like, a kick and quite a few punches, but doesn't seem to face Cop. Oh, wow. Cop's just, like, wailing on him now. Elbow, constant combos, wow. He really chose his timing with those. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. We'll coordinate. I'll make like a little group chat and then we can see what's up. We can see what's up. Yeah, I don't mind like driving out there either. I love driving, so I don't know if we could all like meet up at some place and then carpool, that'd be awesome. Parking's free out there. I've been out there for the Sinister Creature Con um a few months ago and that was very easy to get to. Um I know they were having a deal. I don't know if it's over yet, but I got tickets for like 20 bucks. It's like not that bad. Um I think if you look on I haven't looked this time around, but last time I got tickets on, one of those like Groupon or like Gold, I think it's Gold Star or something like that. You could find tickets on there too, but I don't know about like I said, I don't know about this time around. I haven't checked yet. I'll do a little research, but I was able to get them for 20 last time too, doing it that way. Yeah, right? It's not a huge con either though. Think that's why it's a little cheaper, but they always get pretty, like, decent talent coming out, and there's, like, no line. That's the awesome part about it. There's no freaking line. I was able to, meet quite a few people last time, quite a few, um, horror horror icons. It's called, Sinister this one's called Sinister Halloween Con. It's in Sacramento. I also tell, James, and I'll tell Big Remo, see if they wanna go too. There aren't that many comics though, that's the only thing. Like, they'll have s last time they had some comics, but it was only, like, horror comics, obviously. But I don't know if they'd be interested in going. I think James is a horror fan too. 'Kay, cool, 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 cool. I'll check in with you guys. When it comes closer, we'll coordinate. Alright, so we're in the 3rd round, and they're still going strong. Both of them are definitely in it still. Ooh, that was a nice little left, dude. Cops got a good left. He's been throwing it quite a few times and it lands every time. Well, maybe not every, but a lot of times. Nice combo by Cop. Let's go, Cop. Let's go. Cop's legs were giving? That's what the commentators are saying. I didn't see it. He was still throwing like it didn't matter. Heck yeah. Crystal. Okay. I'll hit you guys up later. Okay. Um, Tomorrow I'll send you guys the link, or maybe after the stream. I'll send you guys the link to where it is, and then you guys can decide, and yeah, we can meet somewhere, and then I could pick you guys up. So DeSanto's hanging in there. I don't know. I feel like Cop's been a lot more consistent. and patient. Dos Santos seems a little, I don't know, he gives me like he's still trying really hard, but he's getting, I don't know. It seems like he's just trying a little too hard right now because he knows he's not doing as well as Cop is. He's still in it though. Not taking too much away from him, but I don't know. Cop seems just way more composed. Oh wow. Yeah. Dos Santos threw a nice little right there, little hook, right hook. So so I think Cop is gonna take this. Nice takedown by Cop. Nice ground and pound by Cop. Cop's a good fighter. He's solid. He's solid. This is the first fight I see and of his, and I'm impressed. He's good. Okay, Dos Santos. Getting on getting on the fence and acting like he won this. Man, I'm glad my NorCal people are in here, or like it's cool to coordinate or be able to do that with you guys. Ooh, that was a nice knee. We're showing replays right now. Am I taking the shot or not? We shall see. I think Cop won this, but you never know with these freaking judges sometimes. So, they're going to Abu Dhabi next month, October 21st. Hopefully, I can do a. I've been lucky, guys. I've been extremely lucky to be able to. Actually, I missed the last live, so I did a replay on it, which is always a nice alternative option for me. But most of the time, I've been able to catch these and do lives with you guys, so it's pretty awesome. All right, let's see who wins. Cop, 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 cop. Yes, got another one right. But sad face because I can't take the shot and I felt thirsty tonight. So it's all good. It's all good. We decided we're taking shots for the ones I get right as celebratory shots. So, well, that's cute. They're talking to each other as if they understand each other. Do you ever come up to Sonoma? Where are you? Where's Sonoma County? Dude, I'm new to this area, so I don't freaking know. Sonoma? Is that where Napa is? Sonoma. I'm in East Bay. It says it's 2 hours. Oh, that's rough. Are you in Sonoma? That is a little rough. No, I, like, never go out there, sadly. I definitely need to go to what is going on right now? Sorry, cop is telling someone they're a piece of shit. Who is this fool that he's calling out? Who is this guy? Man, I'm so, like, behind with UFC stuff because, like, I don't know who this fool is that they're putting up here. I guess I gotta do more research. Is that Kare? Kare? I think that's Kare. What's his face? Yeah, Kai Kara France. That's his name. Okay, so he was calling out Kara France. Gotcha. I just didn't recognize him outside of the octagon. He looks different and with some weight on him. Oof, Volkanovski. I am not a fan of Volkanovski. Sorry. Sorry. Napa. Okay, wait. It's right. Okay. Napa is right next to Sonoma. Okay. Well, it's up to you. I know that's kind of far for you. Um, yeah, that's pretty far for you. But Crystal, if you're down, girl, let's do it. I'm down. Yeah, I definitely want to take a trip. I've never been to Napa, so really, really want to check it out at some point. I'll hit you up, Trash Dash, if I end up doing that at some point. At some point. Dot, dot, dot. Volkov. Okay. So next up, we got, oh my God, is it the co-main already? Yeah, 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 yeah. God, how is it the co-main already? It's only 8. I guess that makes sense. An hour for each. God, every time I watch the fights, they just fly by. No, that's not true. There was one time. It was a boring card. Boring card. A few months ago, actually. I actually did a live on it. I was like, oh my God. This is like the longest night. Sometimes when there's like no finishes, it's like, woof. We got some cool comic shops out here and flea market. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So one day I will definitely like plan for that and I'll go out there just for that. That'd be awesome. That's what I've been doing lately. I just like pick a city and I just go just to check out their geek scene, you know? It's been really fun actually. Really fun to do that. Like I said earlier in the stream, I just got back from Fremont. I didn't go to the comic shops, but I went to a cute little area where they had a lot of antique shops and they had some comics there and I was just flipping through it. They had nothing good, but and then like it was those types of antique shops where the comics are like dollar comics and they have them for like $9 a piece. Like who are you trying to kid? But yeah, it was really cool though, regardless. I did get a couple things, but and then I was able to visit their little, like, film museum there too, really fucking cool. If you guys are in Fremont, go check that out. Um, yeah, really cool stuff. But I'll talk about it later in either my On the Reel or my Flix and Comics or both. Flix and Comics Live. If you guys, are new to the channel, yeah, so I used to be doing, like, a lot of edited videos, and I wanna get back into that eventually. But I took a 2-year hiatus and, um, I'm slowly, like, rebuilding my channel and stuff and, in trying to establish myself here, like, you know, that in itself takes a lot of time of my time and stuff, so I don't have all the time in the world for my YouTube, but I do now that I'm been here for like a year, I do have a little more time than I did. So that's why I've been doing lives and stuff because that's as much as I can fit in at this moment. But eventually I do want to get back to my edited videos and all that awesome stuff. Um and the lives won't go away. So I'll still be doing all that. And yeah, hopefully build this back up again because I really do enjoy it. I really enjoy talking to you guys and also just like reviewing my movies and comics because yeah, right now comics have taken the back seat just a little bit because of time, but um I feel like the longer I'm here, the more established and I get because there are a lot of things you got to take care of when for every big move, things take time. So eventually I want to reincorporate my comics back into the channel too. I've been focusing more on film right now, but comics are coming back for sure. I already started a grip of comics, one of my live shows. Um, yeah, so yeah. Um, just random updates for you guys. Random updates, but it all takes time. It can't all happen overnight. As you guys saw, it took me weeks to even just get these posters up. Everything takes time. So yeah, and the UFC stuff, that's just been a joy of mine for a long time, so that's why I brought it to the channel too. Um, it makes me happy. So, just trying to do stuff that makes me happy right now. All right, guys. So we got the co-main coming up shortly. Trash Dash. Yeah, let me know if you're ever out there. I'll meet up with you. Dude, I'm so down. Storm Shadow, what's up? Who are your picks tonight? Let me know. Glitter says, I remember we used to host pay-per-view boxing at our house back in the day. Nice. And some of those would last forever. Dude, right? Yeah, boxing is a totally different story. Like, yeah, they go like 12 rounds sometimes, like something crazy. I don't really follow boxing too much. But yeah, going back to what I said about like MMA not being considered a sport by some people, it's just crazy because like I said, boxing, wrestling, judo, all those things are Brazilian jiu-jitsu are separately, but when you put them together, for some reason, people get all but heard about that. Like, what? That's too brutal. Like, okay. I don't get it, but okay. Top says, exactly, JoJo. I have the same problem here. In Cambridge, there is a bookstore that sells comics for $5 each. Doesn't matter if they're with. Yeah, it's like, it doesn't make sense to me because clearly, like, they're not really savvy to the comic market. And not that you have to be, but if that's the case and you just want to get rid of things, wouldn't it just behoove you to mark them at a dollar or two? Like, why go the opposite way and try to sell them for $9, $5 to $9? Like, what? After a while, it's like, are you gonna catch on that these aren't selling? Because like, no one's gonna buy them for $9 a piece. Are you crazy? You think they're antique. They're yeah, sure, they're old, but like, man, I don't know. And I mean, not a key in sight. I'm telling you, not a key in sight. It's pretty hilarious. I don't know. I For me, it's always been even before I got into like comic market or whatever, keeping up with that. It's like even back in the day, I remember my mom and dad took me to a flea market and we actually sold off a lot of our shit because we are gonna move or whatever. So we went and I I remember even back then I had a bunch of toys like McDonald's toys. I laid them out on the ground. I remember to this day, my dad was like, "You're never gonna sell those." And I was like, as a kid, I was like 5 probably. I was like, "Yeah, right. I'm gonna sell them." I was like 5 or 6 probably. And, I was like, "No, I'm gonna sell them." No, sorry, no, I was a little older. I was probably like, let's see, that must have been I was 7, 7 or 8. Yeah, I was a little older than 5. I was a little 7 or 8. Freaking I laid them all out. And my mom was like, "She's gonna sell them," because she saw, like, my determination, right? This, like, old guy comes up and he's like, "How much for these toys?" And I was like, "Take all of them for $10." I said that as a kid, "Take them all for $10." He was like, "Okay," and he, like, scooped them all up, gave me the 10, and I just, like, went to my dad at that young age, and I was like, "Hmm, hmm." So, I've always been of that mind where it's like, give someone a deal if they're gonna take all your shit, like, come on, come on. Looking forward to the comic reviews coming back, JoJo. Yeah, that's the ultimate goal. Um, I just I gotta like right now, it's this whole year has been really me kind of getting used to my schedule at work, which or lack thereof. Like it's kind of chaotic with work. As you know, Todd, it's it's been it's been a bit of a learning curve in that way. And but now that I've worked there a year, I kinda understand the flow of it. There's a method to the madness. So that allows me to kind of plan around certain things and certain times, right? So like I just had to get a good grasp of that. And I can't just like fully dedicate my time to my reviews like I used to. At UFC, it was very scheduled, and it's like I knew exactly what I was doing. I'd been there for 8 years, you know? There's that stability, and I'm able to know, like, when I can handle my channel, when I can't handle my channel, that kinda thing. Even back then, it was crazy, but, like, now it's just a whole different it's a different animal that I'm dealing with baseball, so yeah, so that's kinda been a hindrance for me when it comes to my content and stuff, so I'm trying my best. I'm trying to still, give you guys that content and at least some commentary about stuff I like. Um, and live is the only feasible way right now to do all that. So, yeah. But yeah, I foresee it coming soon in the next few months, 2 months or so, a month or 2. Um, UFC not a sport, but golf is. Right? I don't know. People have a weird sense of all that. All right, here goes the co-main. Let me put up my ticker. We got Tuivasa versus Volkov. All right. I got Tuivasa on this. Wow, his hair's longer. Nice overhand right, but it was somewhat blocked by Volkov. Gonna have some snacks. I brought my Takis. Takis. You guys ever have Takis? I like the zombie ones. That's really I've only had the original flavor and the zombie ones. The zombie are like my favorite ones. And I'm not just saying that because it's zombie flavor. Like it's bomb. It's bomb. And it's like, what does a zombie taste like? It tastes bomb. Zombies taste bomb. That's a cool tat on Volkov's back, though. Yeah, they are good. Yeah, but I need to try more flavors. Never had the zombies. I didn't even know they made that. Yeah. I first tried them at a theater, actually, coincidentally, movie theater. And then I saw that they were on sale. I hadn't seen them since after that for like years. And then I went to the grocery store a few days ago and they had like 2 for 4 of these big bags. I was like, heck yeah. I think they might be seasonal. That's why like I always miss them. I'm guessing it's just during the fall season. They're they're if I haven't said it enough, they're bomb. Try them. I gotta try the blue ones. I heard there's like a nacho flavor too. I love hot fries too. Dude. Well, hot Cheetos were my thing growing up. Like any respectable human being. Hot Cheetos were the shit. I don't know. After a while though, like I want to say like my early 20s, I still liked them, but I felt like they got less hot. Like when we were kids, they used to be like really freaking hot. And then they kind of mild out later. I don't know if it was just me getting used to it or like the recipe was different after a while. And then they released the extra, extra hot ones. And then I was hooked on those for a little bit, but they were like a little too hot. There was no middle ground. I'll still get those, but it's like, but recently I've had Takis and I feel like Takis are that middle ground for me, where it's like not extra, extra hot, but it's also definitely hotter than the regular hot Cheetos these days. Am I tripping? Or is that what it is? Okay, so we got leg kick by Tuivasa, but then a right by Volkov that knocked Tuivasa down, but Tuivasa's back up again. Dude, heavyweight fights are scary. You never know. It could end in the blink of an eye just because how huge they are. Their fists are bigger than my face. Literally. I'm not joking. Uppercuts by Volkov. Nasty. Dude, Tuivasa ain't looking good. Oh, shit. He survived, though. He survived the round. So the reason I'm not, like, you usually order a calzone at this point, but I had a huge brunch, and it was kind of a later brunch. So it was, like, more like around 1 o'clock, basically lunch. And I usually don't have heavy, heavy, super heavy meals like that lately. So it kinda hit me, pretty hard, and I was, like, not hungry. I'm kinda getting a little hungry now, but not enough to get something heavy again, you know? So that's why I'm just munching right now, and then maybe I'll make, like, a light sandwich a little later, you know? Yeah, true, they cheaped out on spices. I mean, I noticed it. I totally noticed it. And then for a while, during that transition, there were, like, some bags that were, like, really spiced up good, and then other bags that were, like, really bland, and I'm like and then slowly but surely, it started becoming more of the bland. Ooh, Volkov. Volkov's looking good, not gonna lie, but Trey Voss is still in it. Hot fries are bomb. I do like those. Ochi Andy Cap. I don't know what that is. Got you. I already read that. I was just eating flaming hot munchies. Oh, those are good too. I usually don't get those as often though. Every once in a while. Ooh, Volkov, dude. Volkov? Like everything that's landing is just rocking Tuivasa. Tuivasa's struggling right now on that struggle bus. He's still in there though. How is he like managing? Any other heavyweight, I feel like would have dropped by now. Oh, there he goes. He dropped. Oh, Volkov just freaking punches him in the gut while he's on the ground. Eesh. This was not a good move. Well, I guess it wasn't intentional by Tuivasa, but he was just so tired that he fell to the ground. But it's not a good place to be for him, I don't feel like. Tuivasa's back up. That's good. I don't know how Tuivasa is still standing, to be honest. He's been rocked a couple times. Dude. Oh man. Tuivasa threw a leg kick and fell right afterwards. That's how tired he is. Shit. Damn. This is hard to watch. I like Tuivasa. Oh, I don't want him to lose like this in his backyard. Come on, you better get up, dude. I've been on a diet, just coffee and cigarettes for breakfast and lunch. Damn, are you serious? Come on. So I'm technically, I guess you could call it a diet. I wouldn't consider it a diet, but I just eat light during the week and then I go hard on the weekends. It's kind of like go. I have whatever the F I want. It's worked out. It works pretty well. Lucy, hey Lucy, how's it going, girl? How are you? Just watching the fights. Are you watching the fights? What do you got? Dude. Oh my god. This is brutal. I don't want to see this. Like, well, okay. Looks like I'm probably not going to take a shot. What round are we on? We're only round 2? The hell? This feels like round 4. Oh my god. He submitted him? Volkov submitted Tuivasa. That was a bad angle. I didn't even see it. Replay, please. Replay, please. Oh man, I don't want to see replays of Tuivasa getting effed up though. I just want to see a replay of a submission at the end. Oh man, I'm kind of sad about this. I like Volkov, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I feel like Tuivasa had some momentum. I'm half joking. We're just trying not to overeat. Yeah, I know. I was just giving you a hard time. I'm nothing too greasy or too sweet. Exactly. Like nobody has to go on a real like strict diet. You just gotta portion better and then, you know, not go too crazy with sweets to be real. It's really the sweets. And yeah, grease isn't great either, but some fats are good. Man, here I wanted to drink and now I chose to take shots for the my right picks this time, and looks like I'm getting them all wrong. Lucy says, "I'm good, thank you. About to get on the road. We left my nephew's birthday party." That's cool. Sounds like fun. Yeah, so far the card's been it's been pretty decent. Not huge. There weren't like huge names so far. I've noticed UFC's been doing that where like the first few fights on the main card aren't like super well known. Because I've been surprised. I've been having to do research on a lot of these guys like earlier in the card. Whereas back in the day it was like all like super well known fighters on the pay-per-view, which I don't know how I feel about because I feel like if I was actually paying for this, I'd be like, I'm basically just paying for the co-main and the main. If I'm being real, right? Like, wow. Okay. Puerto Ivasa. Man, he's been the only one on the card so far from Australia that hasn't won in his own backyard, guys. In his own backyard. No shade, but how you gonna do your fans like that? No, I'm just kidding. That's messed up. It is what it is. Volkov fought a good fight. Volkov fought a good fight. Can't argue. Cannot argue. Okay. So we got Adesanya versus Strickland for the middleweight title belt title fight belt. I don't even know how to phrase it for the middleweight title. Period. There you go. There you go. I don't like Strickland. I don't like Strickland, guys. I just don't like Strickland. Mm. Strickland's number 5. How the hell did he get a title fight? Who dropped from this fight again? Let me see. Somebody dropped, right? Oh yeah. It was the fool from South Africa. What's his name? Duplessis, right? They were supposed to fight because they had a lot of beef. Adesanya and Duplessis had a lot of Duplessis. I think that's how you say it. They had a lot of beef. They were supposed to fight. I forget why he didn't fight. Let's see. Duplessis. Duplessis. What's the drama here? What's the drama? He got a mysterious injury, apparently. So that's Yahoo Sports saying that Sean Strickland steps up after Dricus Duplessis skips title shot with mysterious injury. That's hilarious. That was the headline. So yeah, I guess he dropped. Didn't want to fight Izzy for whatever reason. It is what it is. And now he's fighting Sean Strickland. I mean, good on Sean for stepping up to the plate, but I don't know. In my opinion, they're not really. That's not a like even fight. But hey, prove me wrong. I don't care. I don't know. Maybe he'll step up. Maybe he'll rise to the occasion, surprisingly, and beat Adesanya. I don't know though. I like Adesanya. I think he's a solid fighter. I think he's going to take this easily. From what I remember of Sean Strickland's fights, he's pretty formulaic in the way that he fights. He throws a lot of straights. He's very methodical when it comes to like pacing and stuff and rhythm. And I think that's to Izzy's advantage because Izzy can read those cues like really easily, I think. So yeah, right now they're playing the feature and Adesanya goes, Sean is levels behind me. Exactly. I agree completely. So I don't know. I don't think this is going to be an issue for Izzy at all. I know nothing about UFC. I mean, you don't need to hang out, right? We're just having fun. That's the cool thing about watch-alongs. If you're watching, cool. If you're not, cool. It's about the company you keep. Dude, Sean Strickland says some obnoxious shit. It really annoys me. And like the pressers and stuff. It's like Kobe Covington. Ugh. Ugh. Izzy says he's gonna knock him out. I have a good feeling. I might have to take a shot after this. I think he's gonna win. I really do. But these are so good. Oh my god. Habanero cucumber. Habanero cucumber. Amazing. Recommend. Highly recommend. Oh no, that was Conor McGregor. Irish guy. Conor's really freaking well, he was really annoying. But then he started proving himself and it was really freaking impressive. And then I kind of give him a pass because of that. It's like if you can talk all the shit you want, but as long as, you know, you prove yourself, then okay, cool. I'm cool with that. But it looks like I didn't come back into focus after that chip bag. It's bugging me. Oh, there we go. Got it. Yeah. So, and to a certain degree, I understand that they just want to create or garner that attention for themselves, and I get that, and I do respect that just to a degree. Sometimes I think they go a little too overboard, where it's pretty distasteful, but I think Strickland's in that boat. But so is Colby. I think Connor really he kind of was in and out. Like sometimes it was like, all right, that was great, but then other times it was like, okay, cool, that was a little too much. But he rode the line. He definitely rode the line. And I don't even know what's going on with him now. Like, I've kind of lost interest in Connor. He's done a lot though for MMA and for UFC in general. He gave me a bonus when he was fighting in his prime. So I'll always respect him as an athlete for that. And yeah, there's no denying he made the sport a lot more interesting. It's very comparable to like Ronda Rousey. He's on another level, but still Ronda did a lot for the sport as well. I used to work at Ike's. Oh my god, I love Ike's. Are you serious? And this girl always used to put cucumbers and habanero on. Interesting. Wow, I never really heard of that combo until now. So that's kind of cool. I'll try that next time. I freaking love Ike's. I like the menage a trois, if you remember that. Oh, it's my favorite. I discovered Ike's in Vegas. And I thought it was just like a Vegas thing. Dude, like I moved here and I saw when I visited Dublin that's nearby. Oh my god. I was so astonished and so happy to see that they had an Ike's. So I snagged me a sandwich there. It was just as good. The only thing with Ike's is like maybe you can speak to this, but oh my god, it takes so long. It takes so long for them to make the sandwiches. I think it's like the toaster oven or whatever that they use. Um, but it's worth it. I freaking love Ike's sandwiches. And then I saw there's one here where I'm at right now too. So I haven't been to that one though. We have one in Berkeley. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, the Menage. Hell yeah. Oh my god, that mixture of honey mustard. Oh, the honey mustard and the cheese. The barbecue sauce. Oh yeah. That whole mixture is just mm, chef's kiss. So good. And then the one in Vegas, they had just opened, so they were giving me all kinds of like free vouchers and stuff. That's the whole reason I started going there. So I had like it was inside of a gas station, and low key, I probably wouldn't have tried it otherwise. But like I went into the gas station to get an energy drink, and then the guy working there was like, "Oh, here's like a free voucher. We just opened up an Ike's here," and I was like, "What's Ike's?" And I was like, I'm hungry, so let me go check it out. Check this out. I got it for free, right? So I gave him the little free voucher, and I was like, I don't know what to get. The menu is huge. I was like, let me try the Menage. The Menage. I felt so like weird asking for it too. I was a little shy at first. I was like, can I get the Menage a trois? And it was bomb. It took forever, but it was bomb. Oh my god. Nice. They need more workers like you, dude, because my goodness. Yeah, they were not multitasking at all in both locations that I've actually walked into. Literally like snail's pace. But like I said, it's worth it, so I don't mind it because it's like I know my sandwich is going to be good. Nice. I've not worked at a chain before, but when I was in college, I worked at a sub place on campus. That was like one of my first jobs. No, that was my first job. They rotated me though. Like some days I would be in the dining hall, and then other days I would be working the sub sandwich place. So I used to make some mean sandwiches, dude. I love me a good sandwich. So yeah. People underestimate sandwiches though. I was talking to my boss. Dude, my boss is interesting, but I was talking to him and he's like, what did he always asks me stuff, random stuff. He's constantly asking things all the time. And he's like, what did you have for lunch? It's like a sandwich. What did you have for lunch yesterday? A sandwich. And he's like, oh, why a sandwich? Sandwiches, like, you like sandwiches that much? I was like, dude, sandwiches are good. Like, I freaking love sandwiches. Make it if you make it right, they could be bomb. And I feel like my stomach just really takes sandwiches pretty like well, like digestively speaking. Is that even a word? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like it hits my stomach well. So sandwiches are my jam. I'm like Joey from Friends. Love me a good sub sandwich. Okay, here we go. Dude, they are. Right? Simple, delicious. If you make it the right way too, like they don't have to be like bad for you. Like some sandwiches, like especially at Ike's, they have some pretty good like veggie selections too. But I always choose protein. Always. I'm big on protein. All right, here we go. Let me change my banner here. All righty. Oh, Adesanya looks way taller right off the bat. Oh my god, Adesanya, please. Please just beat him. All right. So far, Adesanya throwing, not landing, but just trying to figure out I guess what's it called? Like figuring out the length of what am I trying to say? Figuring out how to get into the pocket. That's what I'm trying to say. Gauging space and timing. Each punch is a measurement for Izzy. Calculating. Nothing crazy happening. Izzy's just gauging right now, still. And Strickland's just kind of waiting. Trying to wait. He's waiting to react to something that Izzy throws. So he's playing the counter game. A lot of leg kicks so far by Izzy, which is good. Izzy, it would be great if you KO'd this fool. Just saying. Hopefully he can hear me all the way out in Australia. These are so good, dude. Okay. Strickland's doing absolutely nothing right now. Just waiting. He seems like he's just waiting for Izzy to call the shots. He's not throwing. He's just kind of stalking. Meanwhile, Izzy's just like gathering a lot of information. Just threw a head kick. Almost landed. Oh, shit. Strickland knocked down Izzy out of nowhere. He's wailing on Izzy right now. Izzy's struggling, but Izzy's cool. Cool as a cucumber again. Holy crap. Did not expect that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Was that a straight right that got him? Wow. He was just okay. So he was just waiting for the right time to strike. That's what it was. Not gonna lie, that was kind of scary. Kind of scary. He was really fast and quick with it. Is that a right? Yeah, it was straight right. Sheesh. That was scary. I'm glad that Izzy survived that. Izzy got to be careful now. That was close. Learn from that, Izzy. Wow. I'm kind of shocked right now. I was not expecting that whatsoever. Izzy. I feel like Izzy, after that, Izzy should be, sh- his hands are low. Like, considering that that just happened, he should have them a little higher in defense. He's just allowing Strickland to come in. Maybe it's a trap. Who knows? It's a trap. It does seem like Izzy's movements aren't as fluid as they normally are. He's usually got more of a groove to him. There's more of a rhythm. Right now, it does feel a little clunky, but it's weird because they are in Australia, so should be feeling comfortable there. What is a nighty snack you wish would make a comeback? Let me think about that for a hot second. Because honestly, my favorite was always hot Cheetos. But I used to love me some Dunkaroos. Dunkaroos. Oof, those were bomb. All of the flavors were bomb. I used to like Bugles. Mm, are Bugles still around? I don't even know. I used to like Fruit by the Foot. I think that's still around though. Gushers were always bomb. Creepy crawler gummies were the shit. What else? Uh oh, you know what I used to like? They're still around too. I think they're like Austin crackers, the orange ones with like cheese. The peanut butter ones were okay, but it was all about the cheese ones. Like little cracker sandwiches. Dunkaroos were awesome. Bugles are still around in Dollar Tree. Are they? Man, I haven't seen them in forever. I haven't had them in forever. What was the koala chocolate cookies? Koala? Oh, nice. Nice punch by Adesanya there. Let's go, Adesanya. More of that, please. Yeah, Austin crackers. They're just like solid. Um, a lot of the Keebler stuff was always bomb too. Um, God, I used to be such a little piggy when I was a kid. I remember having like a whole thing of like the tube packaging of Ritz. I'll just eat that in one sitting, like one full Ritz thing or one full like Chips Ahoy thing. I was such a piggy. I was a little piggy. I just dunk, constantly just like dunk them in milk. Whew, they're good. I couldn't stop. I miss peanut butter crisp. I never had that. Or Ritz are delicious, right? Oof. And then like the Keebler crackers are bomb too. The club ones. Phew. Trying to remember what else I used to eat. I think that's about it. I used to also like they weren't fruit. Wait, wait. There was the fruit by the foot, which was like the tape, and then there was the fruit roll-ups. Those were good too. And then there was like the healthier fruit roll-ups that were like Sunkissed brand, and it was like more of a natural thing, fruit, like I don't know, gel tortilla. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a little tortilla, a fruit tortilla. Uh, yeah, fruit roll-ups are bomb. Mm. And then remember when the fruit roll-ups had, like, pizza it was, like, pizza cutouts of, like, all the pizza toppings? Sorry, my fingers are all green because of the Takis, and I'm just like, I don't have a napkin. Okay, we're round 3. Not gonna lie to you, I thought this would be over by now. I didn't even think it was close. Strickland's being very, very methodical. Oh, that just reminded me, I also used to get, like, gummies. It was always hard to find these, but they were, like, burger gummies and, like, pizza gummies. Gummies were my jam too. I just in general, gummies. Animal crackers were good, but you could get sick of those so quick. And then they would give you a giant bag too, so it's, like, so easy to get sick of them. Oh, that also reminds me of the little teddy bear crackers or cookies. Graham cracker cookies, the little teddy bears, you remember that? Yeah, the burger gummies were bomb. They were good, but they were hard to find. But yeah, remember the little teddy cookies, graham cracker cookies. I forgot what they're called. Teddy Grahams? I think they're called Teddy Grahams. I just found 90s gum at Dollar Tree too. Big League Chew. Oh my god, yeah. Big League Chew, um, Bubblicious, obviously. The zebra ones, the ones with the zebra on it. I forgot what that was called. Fruit Stripes, I think? Those were kinda chalky, but it was good for a couple seconds. Um, yes, Teddy Grahams! Those are good, right? They were cute. Oh, man, nostalgia kick, right? Oh, remember, oh, what was it? There was the big league ones, but also oh my god, uh, oh, what is it called? Bazooka Joe? What was it called? Uh, with the one with the little comic strip in it. Oh, crap, dude, that was a nice combo by Strickland. Landed flush. Izzy's good, though, he's still hanging on there. Bazooka Joe, yeah! Yeah, that's right, Crystal, Bazooka Joe. It was always cool to get the little comic strip. Were those the ones that were really hard? Weren't they really hard? Pretty sure I got TMJ because of that. Oh, remember Now and Laters? Oh, wow. Very just Strickland's landing flush, but it seems like he doesn't have the power behind it, or it's just not enough for Izzy to I feel like is he just taking them kinda like nothing? Earlier, they were affecting him. I don't know if he's just kinda bluffing now, but they don't seem to be doing much to Izzy at the moment. But credit to Strickland for landing flush on Izzy. That's he's usually pretty elusive, so it's pretty impressive. Bazooka Joe is like chewing a cinder block. Exactly. Oh my god. Dislocated my freaking jaw. We went to a candy store last week and had a bunch of vintage candy. Dude, I have some, GPK cards, and they're, like, unopened from the '80s, and it's still you could still feel, like, the little gum that's inside. Alright, let me wash my hands real quick because 'cause I'm full of this stucky stuff. Alright, I'm back, sorry. Yes, the gum in those old cars will actually dissolve if you try to chew it. Tastes like cardboard. I'm tempted, not gonna lie, just like for kicks, just to see what happens, to see if I die or not. Okay, round 4. Here we go. This has been uneventful so far, besides the fact that Izzy kind of got rocked, which is not great. But I'm thinking so far, it seems like Strickland he has a little bit of the edge over Adesanya. I wouldn't say by too much, but just because of that significant strike earlier. Is he gotta come out here with something big soon, or it's not gonna be looking good. I'd say keep attacking the legs. Do low leg kick combo, and then go high. Uh, it's so bad, it was horrible even 20 years ago. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be bad, but it'll still be fun trying it. I don't know, as long as it's not toxic. Oh, Strickland coming on strong with some good combos. Damn, son. Come on, Izzy. Gotta pull through this. Okay. Kick to the body. All right, by Izzy. Gotta keep going with that, dude. Yeah, Strickland loves throwing that like straight slash jab. He loves that. He goes to the well with that every time. That's why I'm like surprised that Izzy like doesn't know how to deal with that. It's really just kind of a one trick pony type of thing. He's got good timing with it. I guess that's what's tripping Izzy up. Ooh, nice. There you go, Izzy. Nice right hook by Izzy. There you go. I think Izzy's coming back with some good little combos there. He's tired though, you can tell. Did you see Kevin Smith's series of GPK? No, I haven't. Never heard of it. Did you ever find an LCS? No, I haven't really, like, tried, though, to be fair. Kind of been laying low with comics right now. I have to go digital because my place, it's so small. I don't really have room for a giant collection, even though it's in my storage right now in Vegas. But eventually I'm gonna have to sell some stuff. I have some boxes here, but damn, they're kind of going all out right now. Dude, Strickland looks pretty in the zone right now. Like he's headhunting. Damn. Izzy looks tired. That not good. Wow. Okay. So we're going to round 5. Going the distance. Man, I hope Izzy comes back. I really do, because it's not going in his favor right now. Which sucks. They did a series based on all his movie characters. Oh, sweet. I gotta check that out. Is it like really, really expensive though? I feel like trading cards are coming back with a vengeance lately, and they're so expensive. I have a lot of old school GPK stuff though that I got at like flea markets back. I want to say like 4 years ago, something like that. I don't know if they're worth anything. I haven't really looked, but um, I run into some and I'm like, I see the pricing. I'm like, oh, that goes for like all trading cards though, even like sports cards and all that. Yeah, right. It's just, it's crazy, crazy how expensive trading cards are. I do trades from a library and occasionally do singles. I just don't have the space anymore. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Crystal. That's kind of I have to make that switch. I'm still gonna keep a lot of my good stuff and stuff that, I like, regardless of value. If I like it, I'm keeping it, but I have a lot of fat that I could cut out of my collection, so that's what I'm gonna be selling. Um, hopefully I can, like, read stuff first before I sell it, though. That's the plan. I'm gonna read it first, do a review, and then sell if I don't really care about it that much or whatever. But it's a slow process, so I'm not in any rush or anything, but, like, I feel like I don't really need to go I've kinda decided, like, I don't really need an LCS because of that, right? Because it's like, unless it's just to go and, um, get issues that I don't have yet, you know what I mean? Like, filling holes in my runs. Um, but yeah, I've kinda decided I'm just gonna go digital, sadly. I don't like I don't like that decision, but it's something I just have to do. Or like you said, go with the trades. So, it is what it is. Because I love the hunt, but of the single back issues, but yeah, it's just not really feasible right now for me. Alright. Come on, Adesanya. You can't let it go down like this. You're in Australia. Let's go. I know you said you're downsizing your collection, but let me know if you want a few packs of trading cards. I'll send you some cool stuff. Trading cards are cool, I will say. I'm very, very reluctant right now, though, in accepting things because it's like, it's so hard. It's not like I want to, but I shouldn't, kind of thing. But thank you. Thank you. If I change my mind with that, I'll definitely let you know. I really appreciate that. Josh Dash. Dude, Izzy, let's go. Izzy just looks tired, dude. It's exhausted. Oh my God. I think Strickland is going to win this. Come on. Hail Mary. Adesanya. Hail Mary. You got a minute? Let's go. Come on. Come on. Don't let Strickland take this. Ugh. He's going to be an absolute jerk about it. Please do us all. Spare us. Easy. Get him. Oh, please. Come on. Come on. Be clutch. Be clutch. 40 seconds. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you got this. Please. Please, please, please. Please, 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 please. No way. No way you're losing this. Uh, I'm so upset right now. He's so exhausted. That was bad. The dude's a scumbag. Mm, I'm sorry. I'm just so pissed right now. Strickland just beat Adesanya for the belt. It went the distance, but it was a clear win. Strickland was a huge underdog in this too, which I fully agree with. I did not think this was gonna happen whatsoever. I didn't even think it was close. I didn't think it was a close matchup skill wise, but I was wrong. I'm so bummed, dude. What does Glitter say? My sister got me an Incredible Hulk back issue last week for my birthday. Oh, nice. Happy belated birthday. Other than that, I haven't bought much. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of slowing down just because like I gotta sell. I gotta sell stuff. and take care of the stuff I have in storage still. So it's just a lot. I don't think people should estimate Sean. This dude is tough, but yeah, he does speak his mind for most part. What do you mean they shouldn't estimate Sean? Underestimate, you mean? Yeah. Um, I I underestimated him only because Izzy's usually so good. So, I wasn't underestimating his talent or his skill. It's just compared to what we've seen from Izzy, to me, that didn't compare. Sean's good. Everybody in the UFC, not everybody, but a lot of people in the UFC top 5 at least are, like, legitimately there because they're good, you know? They're legit. So, that's never really the question. It's just that Izzy's usually pretty clutch in these situations, so that's why. But, that just goes to show that anybody can be beaten no matter what. And yeah, he does speak his mind, and he's a freaking idiot. Sorry. I just I can't back what the stuff he says sometimes. I enjoy watching fighters train. A lot of hard work, but worth it, right? I really enjoy that aspect of it too. I heard Strickland goes so hard training, when he's sparring and stuff, like, he doesn't treat it as a sparring session, like, he actually, like, goes hard on the person and knocks people out. Like, that's not that's not proper etiquette. You shouldn't be knocking people out when you're sparring. He said this is the first time he's at a loss for words. Thank you for sparing us. Telling you, this fool. Sometimes you need to be quiet, dude. That's like stabbing and punching back. Yeah, it's kinda scummy if you ask me. What's he trying to prove knocking out? Yeah, exactly. And there have been various people that have said that. So, I and I've heard stuff he says, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not a fan." But I could speak my mind too, right? Wow. I'm shocked, but let's go over these fights. It's over. Gosh, can't believe he has the belt. Wild. I never would have guessed. Alrighty, let's get back to it. Okay, so we had Pedro versus Turkalj. Yes, Pedro won. He won in the first round by KO. That was awesome. Clean shot. And then followed it up with some punches. Great job by Pedro. I did choose Pedro. I keep wanting to say Pedro, but I don't think that's how you pronounce his name particularly. I think it is Pedro, even though it's like a Hispanic sounding name. I don't know. Maybe he is Hispanic, but he's from Australia, so I don't know. But yeah, great fight. Very quick. And then we have Tafa versus Lane. This went very similarly as the first fight. First round TKO. It went in the same fashion. And again, this guy just really reminds me of Mark Hunt in a variety of ways. But I was going for Lane in that, and I lost that. So I took the shot. I don't know. I was taking shots for the ones I won. So I took the shot for Pedro. My bad. And then we got Cape versus Dos Santos. Yeah, Cape won this one. It was a unanimous decision. And yeah, I agreed with it. He just looked a lot more focused. His shots were pretty clean. He was a lot more technical. I thought Dos Anjos was pretty desperate in the way he was trying to hang on in there. He did a good job of fighting, but it just seemed like Cop was on another level. I wouldn't go that extreme, but definitely Cop definitely had the advantage there for sure. And he was just more concentrated on the goal, it seemed like. For the co-main, Tuivasa versus Volkov. That was a surprise to me. Oh, and yes, I did. I took the shot for Cop. I did choose Cop for that. And then, Tuivasa versus Volkov. That fight, I chose wrong. I chose incorrectly. Tuivasa lost that by submission, though. Volkov by submission. That was unexpected. And it went so quickly. Like, I just didn't even realize that was happening. And yeah, pretty surprising, but good win by Volkov. Very well deserved. And yeah, Tuivasa is still a favorite for me. I still like him. Win or lose, I still like Tuivasa. I'm sad he lost in Australia though. Okay. So for the main, it was, as we just saw, Adesanya versus Strickland. Adesanya is he's a great fighter. I just feel like it wasn't his day. He did seem a little more sluggish in his movements. Is just something I observed. He's usually a lot more flowy and quicker. And he didn't have that pop that he usually has with a lot of his shots. So there's that. Again, that's just observation on my part. He looked pretty gassed, to be honest, like towards the championship rounds. I was pretty surprised by that. Also, maybe it's just that he's getting a little older now. Who knows? But Strickland, he did his job. He did it well. He won the fight, took the belt from Izzy. So as much as I don't really care for Strickland's fight style or his personality, that doesn't take away from the fact that he did a good job. And he went there for a purpose and he got it done. He got the job done. So props to him in that regard. And that's just me being purely objective about it. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of his, but anyways, yeah, that's about it, guys. That's it. That's all we got. That's all she wrote. And yeah, tomorrow I'm going to try to go live. We'll probably be doing either a Flix and Comix live or an On the Reel. So you can look forward to that. I'll probably do it around the same time, around 7. yeah, a lot of movies to cover. And yeah, thanks for anyone who joined me here. I had a blast as usual. I was a little bummed out by the outcome of the main, but it's all good. It's all good. Um, yeah. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. And again, thanks for joining me. If you liked the video, please do me a favor and leave me a like or leave a comment or share it or do all the things, subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Where's the end stream?